Hi, my name is Spenny, and this is the OSAP Autocomplete interview. What does OSAP stand for? OSAP stands for the Ontario Student Assistance Program, basically just government funding to help with your education. What does OSAP consider full-time? OSAP considers a minimum of a 60% course load to be full-time, or 40% if you have a disability. At Carleton, 60% translates to 1.5 credits per term, and 40% translates to 1 credit per term. What does OSAP academic What does OSAP academic probation mean? OSAP has academic progress requirements that make sure that you're progressing through your degree. For more information, you can visit our website, carleton.ca/awards, to view all the academic progress criteria by OSAP. What does OSAP help with? OSAP will assess you for direct educational costs. This can include tuition, compulsory fees, and textbooks. If you're applying for full-time OSAP, you'll also be assessed for living expenses. Get out of here. Next one, bring on the card. How does OSAP... whoever made these signs really just needs to do better. How does OSAP work? OSAP is application-based, which means that you have to apply for OSAP funding every single year. If you're approved, then the funding will be administered to you at the beginning of term. It goes directly to your student accounts first to pay off any tuition fees that are owing, and if there's any remaining balance, it gets sent directly to your bank account. How does OSAP repayment work? After you graduate or stop being a full-time student, your loans enter into a 6-month grace period. At the end of this period, the National Student Loan Service Center will contact you about your specific repayment terms. For more information, you can contact the NSLSC directly through their website or by logging into your account. How does OSAP pay you? OSAP funding happens at the beginning of the term and gets applied directly into your student account to pay off your tuition and fees. If you've already paid your tuition, then all of your funding will go directly into your bank account. How does OSAP work Reddit? Come on, guys. The internet is not a good place to be getting information about your specific OSAP application. If you have questions, contact us and we will be more than happy to help. Next card! Acing this. It's a good thing I'm a Tier 4 baseball player. Does OSAP... Holy jumping juniper. Was this done with super glue? Good grief. Does OSAP cover your summer courses? There is summer OSAP funding available to students. Make sure that you check our website for step-by-step instructions on how to apply. Does OSAP cover residence? If you're a full-time student, then OSAP will assess you for living costs. However, that doesn't mean that all of your residence fees will necessarily be covered. Make sure that you apply for a bursary or look for external funding if you still need a little bit of help covering all of your residence fees. Does OSAP count as income? No. Nothing else to say. No. Next topic. When does OSAP open for the fall? The OSAP application typically opens the spring before the start of the study term. For example, if you start in September, it means that the OSAP application likely opens sometime in May. Make sure to check our Twitter account for up-to-date information on exactly when that OSAP application first opens. When does OSAP come in. OSAP funding is typically released in 2 installments, one in September for the fall term and one in January for the winter term. We recommend that you complete your OSAP application by June 30th so you have your funding available for the first week of classes. This has been Spenny for OSAP autocorrect interview. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Say one more time, I laughed. Sorry.
I don't even remember what I said.